Bring it down nice and slow. Explode up. One more of those. Explode up. Hey man, Gary Walker here, and welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to give you a workout you can follow in the gym to build your legs. I'm also going to show you how you can use lighter weights to build more muscle so you don't have to overload your lower back and your knees. First, before we get into the exercises, I want you to click the link below this video to download our Ripped in 6 workouts. These are 6-minute workouts that will help you get ripped abs in just a few minutes per day. There are also some other really cool resources when you download those workouts, so make sure you click on the link in the description box below to receive those videos. With that said, let's get into these 5 exercises that are gonna help you add more muscle and strength to your legs. All right, the first exercise I'm gonna take you through is a really cool and unique exercise. Most gyms have what's known as a landmine attachment. It's one of these attachments right here. And there's a lot of really cool exercises you can do with a landmine. So for this one, I'm actually going to start my leg workout with landmine sumo squats. So basically all you want to do, sumo meaning really wide. You'll notice when you work legs, if you go narrow shoulder width or more towards the inside, then you're going to work more outer quads. The further you step out, the more glutes, adductors that are going to be involved. So what we're gonna do with this first exercise is really open up the glutes and your hips. So that's why I like starting with a sumo. What we wanna do, again, this workout is all about adding some muscle and strength to your legs. So one of the best ways to do that without having to overload this weight, because keep in mind, this is what this is gonna look like. Let me show you what this looks like right here. If you have extremely strong legs, it's gonna take quite a bit of weight to really get a good leg workout doing this exercise. And a lot of times what happens is your legs can handle it, but your hands and arms can't. So what we're gonna do with this first exercise is a tricon. All right, so we're gonna do a tricon landmine squat. Basically, 3 explosive reps, 3 isometric holds, and 3 super slow reps. If you're familiar with my tricon, great. If not, make sure you check out some of our awesome videos on our channel explaining and breaking down what a tricon exercise is and how to do them correctly. With that said, let me show you how this first one looks. Again, I like to get nice, deep down here, open up your hips and glutes, and then all we're gonna do, 3 normal reps, bring it down nice and slow, explode up. One more of those, explode up. And now we're gonna do a hold right at this mid-range, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straight back up. A 10-second hold is an advanced hold, 1001. I've also got intermediate 5 to 7 seconds, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005 if you need to do that. And the beginner is a 3-second hold. Again, 3 holds, so one more, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll do our 3 slow. Basically 4 seconds down, 4 seconds up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 4, 4. All right, that is a landmine sumo squat utilizing a tricon technique. So again, I explained the wide stance, opening up your hips, working glutes, and adductors, which are the inner thighs. Now what we're gonna do is a Bulgarian split squat. The thing I like about these, you can shift emphasis by doing one thing with your foot. So I've got a roller pad back here. If your gym has one for your back leg, great. If not, most people just do a bench. You can put your foot up on a bench. Here's what I want to point out. This is going to work each leg independently. Thing about that is you don't need to overload your spine by using heavy back squats. I will show you a body weight version. If this is way too easy, simply grab a couple pair of dumbbells or kettlebells and do this with some extra resistance. But thing I want to show you, depending on the part of your leg you really want to emphasize more, if you're wanting more quadricep growth, top part of your leg, all you want to do is shift your heel back closer towards your back leg. You want your knees to slightly go out in front of your toes. This position here is going to place more emphasis on your quadricep. You'll see that angle there, just like that. Nice stretch in your quads, straight up. All right, now if you're wanting to work more of your glutes, your butt, the only difference is you get your toes farther away from your body. Instead of your heel closer, your toes go forward. So now I'm using basically a 90-degree here, and my ankle is directly under my knee. This is gonna be a great position to help target those glutes. Sink back into the movement right here to get a full stretch, straight to the top. And it's okay to use a forward lean here as well. You'll notice my torso is pretty upright. We're not all built the same, so if you need to do a forward angle like this, that's gonna be completely fine. The key is just to making sure you find a position that feels good for your knees and your back leg. These are the Bulgarian split squats. Now I wanna focus on the back part of the legs, all right? So when it comes to a gym, typically you'll see more people doing leg curls. Seated leg curls, prone leg curls, which are on your belly. All of those are gonna be fine. That's one way to work the hamstrings using knee flexion. The thing we wanna do is work from the hips. So we're gonna do dumbbell RDLs. All right, so typically when you're doing a dumbbell RDL for a stretch, you wanna lock your core in place straight. Rigid spine, meaning you don't want to round your back and come down. You wanna keep this nice and tight. Get your glutes back, push your hips back. Act like there's a wall back here behind you and you're trying to touch that wall with your booty. Shoulders, nice, strong, tight, chest out, and start getting that butt back. Back, back, back. There is a full stretch in my hamstrings right there. Anything beyond this movement will be rounding my spine like this. Again, that's not doing anything for your hamstrings. All you're doing is jeopardizing your lumbar spine. So again, here, booty back, booty back, booty back, booty back. Nice stretch, and drive with your hips up and forward. Couple more, nice and slow. Really focus on that good full stretch here. You'll notice my back is straight. Here, it's straight, 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 straight. I'm keeping it straight. That's what you wanna do. Full way through. All right, so this is one of my favorite hamstring exercises. It's also gonna help strengthen your lower back, work your glutes. So really good overall posterior chain exercise. Now, we are gonna go into a leg press. This is a little bit different leg press from what you probably see. This one, I can actually split the plates and do a unilateral movement, meaning I can work one side at a time, which is always my preference when it comes to heavy exercises, meaning a leg press, any type of squat. If you need to use a lot of weight for something, I would rather you split that up and do one side at a time. That's gonna prevent a lot of lumbar compression. So the thing about this here that I really want you to focus on, similar to the Bulgarian split squat, foot placement. The higher your foot is on the pad, the more glutes and hamstrings and adductors you will be working. The lower your foot gets on the pad, the more quadricep you're gonna be working. So again, you can kind of shift emphasis to different parts of your legs based on your foot position. Similar to the up and down, if you go really wide out here, then it's gonna work more of the inner thighs. If you go extremely narrow, more outer. So that's the cool thing about this exercise is you've got so many different foot placements to help you target different areas of your legs. Outer quads, top quads, inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes, all those things. All right, so for now, for this exercise, we're gonna do more of a neutral, just a regular neutral stance. And then what we're gonna do is a tricon leg press. Again, the reason I like Tricons is because if I were to get a really good leg press workout for my quads and I'm doing straight sets, I would have to load this machine up. That's way too much weight. No need to really do that. Even though my quads can handle it, eventually my knees are gonna give out and hips will give out. So basically what I want you to do, lighten the load, use less weight, create more tension with a lighter load. So same as my other Tricon, same thing here, control the weight down, nice, slow, push, push. We'll do one more like that. And then the 3 holds. 1001, 2, 1003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really perfect form here when you're doing these. Again, 1001, 1002, 3, 1004. Nice mid-range. I'm not all the way down. That's the other thing you really want to pay attention to. You don't have to go too far down. This is basically as far as you can go. If I went any further than this, my hips would start to round, which will create some spinal flexion, and that's really hard on your lower back. All right, so you want to make sure you're not going too far down, all right? And vice versa. You don't want to do 1/4 reps here, up, here, up. You want a nice, good mid-range when you're doing these. All right, so we did the 3 holds. Now we're doing the 3 super slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And one more. 4. All right. That is how you do a Tricon leg press. All right. So now our legs, you should be feeling really good right now. If you're doing 2 to 4 sets, 2 is good for a beginner, 3 maybe intermediate, 4 or 5 for advanced. And I like to shoot for 9 to 12 reps. 9 reps on the Tricon stuff, 10 to 12 on all the other exercises, all right? But we do want to finish off with a lower leg exercise. Calves, cannot forget about the calves. So several different ways to do these. I love the seated version. Again, one of the things I like to look for is not overloading my spine. Some gyms have an upright where you step in it and you're loading your whole overall body with weight. Those are fine unless you have really strong calves. Once you have really strong calves, in order to really get good calf development, you've got to use really heavy weight, which can create a lot of spinal compression as well. So I like the seated or on a leg press. You can get on a leg press, put your toes on the platform and do them there. But basically the only key point I want to make here, when you're working calves, control the movement. Full stretch. I like to hold the stretch for a couple seconds and hold it at the top. 1001, 1002, 1003. Full stretch, hold that stretch a couple seconds. Boom, 1001, 1002, 1003. That's the main thing you really want to focus on. You want a full range of motion. You want to lower under control. And once you get this shortened position at the top, that concentric contraction, hold it for 3 full seconds. So if you do that, you will start to notice great growth in your calves. So that's all this workout. That's all for this workout. Probably noticed it's kind of hard for me to breathe. It's very humid in here today. Not a lot of good quality air, so I apologize if I sound completely out of breath where you couldn't understand me, but that's basically the workout structure. 2 to 5 sets, again, 9 to 12 reps. These are the exercises. Do this workout, let me know what you think of it. Hope you like this video. And as always, get busy, get after it, and God bless.